What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, coming at you from Monticello, Mississippi, or it could be Monticello. I don't know. All I know is I'm at a rustic truck stop here. I mean, I would almost consider, well, first of all, I wouldn't even consider it a truck stop. This is almost on the verge of being in the cut. If there weren't a few other local trucks around here, I wouldn't even really consider this a truck stop. I'm probably the only one actually doing a break at this truck stop. But you know what? One of the things that I like about driving trucks is you see a lot of these like little small towns that have so much. Either you get the sense that there's a lot of history there, or they have a lot of like that old school like character to them. And this is one of those kind of cities, and I'm just saying that from looking at the locals coming in here, how they interact, just the layout of, you know, the place. This is one of those places, and this is the one thing that I like about driving trucks. You know, I don't really get out well, really much at all, to be honest with you, but it's driving through places like this, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. As a matter of fact, ever since I've started seeing the Amish out in Pennsylvania, I've been seeing them everywhere. I saw some Amish out here in Mississippi, and they were rocking the gray buggy. So, you know, that was, it's got a little bit of a flair to it, but a place like Lancaster, where you get to see the Amish people. And one of these days, I'm going to actually stop at one of these Amish places and, you know, pick up some candles or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But another place I like to drive to is, or drive through is Cairo, Illinois. It's spelled Cairo, but you know, if you've ever driven in or out of Springfield coming from the east, chances are you went the 50, 61, all that kind of stuff, and that kind of takes you through Cairo, Illinois. That was one of those places that I drove through, and I kind of got the feeling that there was just so much history in the place. I actually started doing some research on it. But those are kind of things I like about being a truck driver. Now, enough about that. Just wanted to kind of talk about these last couple loads. I thought I was going to get a load coming out of... thought I was going to get a really cheap paying load coming out of Florida. I was thinking it was going to be around $1.03, something like that. I don't get down to Florida that much, so I think the rates have changed a little bit. But I got a Coca Cola load coming up here to Brookhaven, Mississippi. It's like 630 miles for like $1,000. Better than $1 a mile, but not too terribly more than that. But you know, I always say it's not always about the money. And this drive right here has just been one of those relaxing drives. Get out here on these rolling hills, stuff like that. Beautiful drive. So, something to be said about that. I wore my clock out yesterday. Like, I was down to 25 minutes on my 14 by the time I got in the truck stop, and that was after taking like a split on that log. And I was at a place where, this is a pet peeve of mine, and maybe it shouldn't be, but if you're a truck driver, you know, you've been at those places where you just can't do all the, you know, I was lucky I was able to enter my load information, my depart thing, or my depart macro when I left. But I didn't call because there's a line of, you know, I'm just gonna say it. I'm moving forward to the front because I'm feeling all the pressure to get this thing in. I gotta get off the lot, and I got two other trucks coming behind me because they were just behind me. So I kind of get that done as I'm moving to the front, and then I couldn't make the call. I was more concerned about hurrying up and getting to the truck stop. But You know, when I get the email, you need to do the depart call. Listen, if I'm not doing a depart call, there's a reason for it. It's not like I didn't forget about it. That'd be like, you know what? You try calling your wife when you're leaving the grocery store and telling her all the shit that's on her list or whatever, with a bunch of cars behind you that, you know, are kind of forcing you to move. You aren't always in that perfect situation where you can go park and make the call and wait for 10, 15, 20 minutes, you know, for somebody to answer. It's not always that perfect. Sometimes I wish I could just say that to them, just so they understand. Anyway, but listen, it's been a good couple weeks. Payday cutoff was cut off early this last week because of the holiday, which is even making this next week even better. I was trying to put off home time, but I have to take it. So I have everything where I want it to be as far as where I want to be when I get old girl in my truck. So I will probably take off minimum 11 days, maybe even minimum 14 days. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to have any stress on me about trying to hurry up and get back out. I could fuck around and end up taking 3 weeks off. I mean, I know it's, you know, they're wanting to have truck drivers out there, but fuck, I put in my dues. You know, I did 3 months out last winter. I just got done doing 3 months just because I wasn't sure when my truck was coming in. So I kept delaying it. So I'd love to help, but listen, I can't save the world or anything like that. So anyway, told my fleet manager, get me home. So I don't know if he's going to get me home in, you know, 3 days or 7 days. It really doesn't matter as long as I know I'm on my way there. And hopefully I don't get hit with the snowstorm on my way into Denver, because oddly enough, Denver hasn't got its first snowfall yet, and this is about to start setting records. I mean, growing up in Denver, I would always figure that the first snowfall is going to come either the first week or the week before Halloween or the week after Halloween at the latest. But it hasn't really snowed out there. I think they got a dusting. Just kind of rambling. I think I had somebody ask me about what my maintenance situation was on the truck. I need to take a look at that comment again. But as far as maintenance on my truck, I believe he said he was a mechanic. I get my oil changed every other time I go back home, so that's usually going to be between 35,000, 40,000 miles, somewhere in there. I get the chassis lubed every other time I get in there. I have the HID headlights. Listen, if they're doing all the shit to the truck, they might as well go ahead and put the headlights in too. So I haven't put in headlights every other time I go in, whether they need it or not. Wiper blades even, have them go ahead and knock those out. Any other maintenance that needs to get done that would be part of the regular scheduled maintenance, I have them do that. And I'll be doing the same thing when I go back home this time. I also replace my airlines like every 3 times I come home, so I'll be replacing airlines. Also going to get my driver brand new tires all over the truck. Might even go with some aggressive winter tires on this bad boy. But I'm on top of the maintenance. I probably spend a lot more money than is necessary on maintenance, just because I'd rather overdo it. You know what I'm saying? To me, 75,000 between oil changes, that seems a little bit long for me. So, and then I'll do alignments every 75,000 miles, something like that. Anyway, just kind of rambling on. I'm feeling a little bit better after yesterday's comm data situation. Looks like we have another driver in here that saw this off the beaten path. May Company driver. He might be coming over here, but you got to go out of your way to find this place. Let's see if he's actually coming over here. If he is, he's going to be sadly disappointed because there ain't no goddamn spots. No, he's getting on the highway. Anyway, I don't even remember what this video is supposed to be about, but guess I just wanted to jump in here in a more happy mood. After yesterday, I get 24 hours. Well, maybe not 24 full hours. Well, shoot. Well, I came in here, pulled in the truck stop at 3 o'clock. I deliver, or should I say 1500, and I deliver it I deliver it 1600 tomorrow, and I'm 28 miles away. So that's what I call some quality relaxation right there. I don't get the feeling that this is one of those places where they'll unload you early, based on the reviews that I saw of the place, which is fine with me. Anyway, I'm just rambling right now, but I just wanted to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking Transportation. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.